Welcome to the grades 9 through 12 class meeting. Our first guest will be Mr. D'Agostino.
Thank you, Ashton.
Of course.
Good morning, Grasso. I just wanted to remind you this morning that there is a summer reading requirement for all students, except for graduating seniors. You select one book and you do one assignment. You get to choose from 7 different assignments. What you need to do, all your English teachers will have this posted in your room, and some other teachers will do so also. You'll scan the QR code, and it'll tell you all what's required. Okay, you just choose one book. I also wanted to send out a reminder about overdue library books. They need to come back. We do close circulation the last 2 weeks. You won't be able to check out a book the last 2 weeks of school, but we need those overdue books back. Otherwise, you may have to pay for them. All right? Especially for the seniors. Thanks very much. Who's next?
Good morning. My name is Justice Patterson, and I'm one of the freshmen's co-presidents. The first topic I'd like to talk to you all about is the community yard sale we hosted May 18th. While it may not have been the biggest one Grasso's seen, it was still a hit, and everyone sold almost everything at their stand, and the stuff that our stand sold went to the class of 2027. And then the second thing I'd like to talk about real quickly is student dues. Freshmen, if you haven't paid them by May 21st, which was last Monday, then you missed the deadline and you'll have to cover them and next year's dues next year. And now your other co-president, Ashton Jordan.
Hi, I'm Ashton Jordan. I hope you all enjoyed field day last Friday. That was fun, all the activities and such. Remember that's almost the end of the year, so classes are going to start winding down, and you're going to have to get your work in so you can get those credits so you can pass your class. Okay, we good? All good.
Okay, nice. Oh, I'm on? All right, sorry. I am Mr. Dolan. How are you doing today? So I was thinking a lot about the summer coming up, and I want you guys to have the best summer possible. When we say, make it a great day or not, one of those choices that you make is how much time you spend on your cell phone. And I know my students know that I go on the spiel before, but I wanted to make a bit of a challenge out of it and some incentive to win some awards. So on your phone, you do have the ability to track your average weekly time span on that you're actually spending on YouTube or whatnot. And I wanted to share with you briefly some of the recent research on what 5 hours or more is doing to your brain. And then I'm going to offer you a little bit of a challenge that I think some of you might be interested in. So psychiatric disorders, anxiety, depression, suicidal ideation, lack of motivation, lack of empathy, lower social intelligence, lower creativity, lower self-esteem, shrinking of gray matter of your brain, I kid you not, and vulnerability to substance abuse. So all of those things actually get worse the more time you spend, and especially over 5 hours. The problem is that the average amount of time that American teenagers spend on their phone is 8 hours and 39 minutes. So, my challenge that I'm going to begin for you tomorrow, for those of you who choose to participate, is taking a screenshot of your average weekly or average daily time as it stands right now. You don't have to participate in this, nobody's gonna force you to show it. And then in a week from now, when you have a chance to reset that average daily time, under 3 hours at least, you'll have an opportunity to get raffle tickets to win supplies for the beach. Or hiking activities and whatnot. So that is something that I've been thinking a lot about doing. And all you have to do is take those 2 screenshots and plan for using your time wisely, because you'll notice that like once you bring down your daily average from like 8-9 hours to 3, you're gonna have a significant amount, like 5 hours of free time that you don't typically are not used to. And so I want to know, like, do you want to go hanging out with your friends more, bike riding, running, whatever the case is, reading? So that's one little point that you need to record, and then just tell me how you feel, and you'll get your tickets for winning the beach basket. So details will be up for tomorrow, but I just wanted you to think about it now in case you want to get that screenshot or start thinking about how you're going to reduce time, for those of you interested. Thank you.
Mr. Jones, 3 quick topics to talk to you about. 1, yearbooks. Yearbooks are coming in soon. They're still available for sale. If you're interested in purchasing a yearbook, you can pay in the main office during lunch, or you can order online. Second is we're still looking for graduation helpers, students in grades 9, 10, and 11 who are interested in helping for graduation. If you're available and you want to do so, please send me an email. And lastly, you heard it from the class officers, but don't forget to pay your dues and make sure you're caught up on your student dues. Thank you so much, and have a good end of the year.
Good morning, 9th graders. I'm here to talk to you about a couple of things. NHS is one of them. I wanted each of you to know that for next year, if you're interested in joining National Honor Society, there are 4 pillars of achievement we are looking for, and you must fulfill them in order to be eligible. The first one is scholarship. For 9th graders, you must maintain a 93 average or higher of a cumulative grade point average. Leadership is the second. Have a role as a leader either here at Grasso or outside of Grasso in church or scouts or something along those lines. Community service, we recommend that you have between 10 and 20 hours of community service starting on June 18th after school gets out through next spring. And fourth is character, to have positive traits and qualities that both academic and trade teachers can attest to. In addition, the administration and the dean of students and the committee will have to agree upon for your character to be positive. If you're interested in joining, start now preparing. Second, Skills USA. We have a lot of exciting things happening for next year for Skills USA. In October, we have the Fall Leadership Conference. In December, we have your Professional Development Practice Test. January, Skills USA Trade Testing. February, Regional Competition, which includes job interview, job skills demo A and O, t-shirt design, and pin design. We haven't had any t-shirt or pin design contestants in a long time, so maybe that's something that you might be interested in competing in. Think about it now. In March, we'll have the state competition, which is leadership and trade competitions. And then finally, in June, we'll have the national competition. We have 4 students eligible this year to attend. You could be next. And finally, I want to give a special shout out to Kylan Bryce. Happy 15th birthday. Thank you. Have a good day.
Good. Good morning, Grasso friends. This is Miss Luciani here from the SAIL program. A lot of information again, so I'm here for a mindful minute. Think about all that information and what you're going to do with it to be successful. But remember your number on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 is you're feeling fabulous and you know you can get things done. 1 is you're struggling and you're gonna need some help, okay? So think about your number, why you have that number, and what you're going to do with it to be successful. I also wanted to just talk about accountability as we wrap up the school year. This is, if you can't see, I'm not sure how much you can see it, but this is a broken egg. And we make a lot of excuses sometimes when we make a mistake. So what this says here is, I meant well. That was not my intention. But the final one is I broke the egg. And when we make a mistake, it's okay to say we made a mistake and take accountability. When that happens, we might be feeling a low number like a 2 or a 3. We might not feel good about ourselves because we made a mistake. But remember the importance of being accountable for our actions, especially as the school year wraps up. We get really excited, and sometimes we're not always in control of ourselves. Think about that. Help your friends make good choices, and let's wrap up this school year on a really positive and successful note. So I wish you all well and have a wonderful day today. Thank you for joining us.